I know. It is December, and I'm just now getting around to the Sew Sampler box from November 2022. But hey, better late than never, right? Hey friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Becca, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at all of the items that are in the November 2022 Sew Sampler box from Fat Quarter Shop. This is a monthly sewing subscription box, and all of the details for how you can sign up will be in the first comment down below. I have been sitting on this for a little while, and I am super excited to see what's inside, so let's just get right to it. This is the box. I already have the tape cut. When we pop it open, got a little bit of a sneak peek there. This is the theme, Happiness Blooms Within. On the back side of this card, there is a special coupon code for subscribers that will get you 25% off of all Fat Eighth bundles at fatquartershop.com. And by the way, I have discovered a love for Fat Eighth bundles. They are more affordable and they give you a good bit of fabric that you can still use for all of your projects. The first notion that we have is some triangle on a roll paper. This is essentially taking the basics from foundation paper piecing so that you can use those methods to create perfect half square triangle units each and every time. This roll will make 2-inch finished half square triangle units, and it retails for $12.48. And by the way, speaking of triangles on a roll, let me show you the next notion. We have a pack of labels for those triangles on a roll. This is a retail value of $8.48, and this is a sampler pack of labels that you can put on your triangles on a roll rolls to keep them nice and tidy. They are color-coded according to the finished half-square triangle unit size, and oh, by the way, these labels are made out of washi tape so that when you put them on the paper on your roll, when you peel it off, it won't ruin or tear or rip your triangle paper. The next notion that we have retails for $8.98, and it is a dog ear trimmer. No, not to trim your dog's ears, but to trim your dog ears. Take a look down here. This notion is super cool. It has a dotted line right on the template that you use to line up on the seam of your half square triangle unit. And then along the side, there are edges that you can use to take your rotary cutter and go in and really quickly clean up those dog ears. This is an awesome notion, and Sew Sampler members got it first. It will eventually be available for sale at fatquartershop.com, but if you are a Sew Sampler member, you got it before it went on sale. The best laid plans are the ones that always seem to fall apart a little bit. I am a little bit behind on this next item, but I am going to catch up. So make sure you stick around because the videos are going to come out almost back to back. We have block number 8 for the Bliss Quilt Along. I still have to do the videos for block 6, 7, and now I got to do 8 as well. This is what the block will look like when it is all put together. If you don't know what the Bliss Quilt Along is, it's basically a block of the month that comes free in your Sew Sampler box. Every month you get a card that tells you how to put together the block, and then in the 12th month you get instructions for how to put all of those blocks together into a quilt top. I am doing this quilt along, and I am making tutorial videos for each of these recipe cards that come in our boxes, but don't worry, if you want to sew this with me, you can do it by just buying the PDF pattern and grabbing fabric from your stash. And if I forgot to mention, you can buy that card for just under $5 on Fat Quarter Shop's website. Every month, we get a pattern that is exclusive to the Sew Sampler box in our box, which means Fat Quarter Shop is not going to sell the pattern on their website. The only way you can get the pattern is to get the Sew Sampler box. This month, our pattern is called Petals, and it is a table runner pattern that will measure 22.5 inches by 54.5 inches. But if you have some extra fabric to throw at it, you can make a lap quilt that will measure 30.5 inches by 38.5 inches. These patterns are always very nicely illustrated and very clearly written, so they're easy to follow. I would say they're even beginner friendly. If Fat Quarter Shop were to sell this pattern on their website, they would sell it for $9.98. So that is the value of this pattern. But like I said, you can't pick it up. That's just one more reason to get the box so you can collect the patterns. The next item that we have is a bundle. They're calling this the Petals for Get Me Not Fat Eighth bundle. It comes with some ribbon from the Cinnamon and Cream line by Fig Tree and Company. It's a 1-inch ribbon and you've got 1.5 yards of it. And the fabric is actually from Wyndham Fabrics. It is the Forget Me Not line by Allison Harris. We're just going to take a look at all of the Fat 8s that were curated by Fat Quarter Shop for us. Normally, I wouldn't open the fabric and show you all of the prints inside because I find that the fabric gets a little bit messy when I do that. But this is a specially curated bundle, and I want to show you every print that Fat Quarter Shop curated for this bundle. The fabric is simply unforgettable, Fat Quarter Shop writes. Forget Me Not by Allison Harris for Wyndham Fabrics is blooming with floral charm and whimsy. Subdued yet strong shades of blue, green, and coral reds are decked with sweet flowers, plaids, dots, and inspirational messages. This colorful collection is bound to create sweet memories for any quilt maker. And that is the last print. These are really pretty. This is actually a very pretty line. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Fat 8 bundle. So that's the November 2022 Sew Sampler Box, a couple weeks late. Thank you so much for diving into the contents with me, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!